Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a look at Action Comics number 959. Superman and Lex Luthor continue to duke it out with Doomsday in the heart of the city. But is a mystery villain pulling all their strings from afar? Let's jump on in together, shall we, and find out.
Okay then, so this comic actually opens on a really emotional note as we get Lois Lane's internal monologue recounting the events of the original Death of Superman storyline. The added twist is now she's a wife and a mother, and she's not exactly sure what to say to her young son Jonathan. Should she lie to try and make him feel better by saying, oh yeah, Daddy's totally gonna win this fight, or does she come out and say, well, he didn't win last time, which doesn't really fill me with hope this time. Back in Metropolis, Doomsday continues to tear the superheroes to shreds. That includes Lex Luthor, who gets his fancy new Apocalyptian battle armor all broken up. Of course, as we find out later, one of the abilities of this new suit is self-repair, so that's good. Imagine all the money Lex Luthor will now save on tailoring. Now, this older, more mature Superman attempts to try and learn from his last fight with Doomsday, taking him underground in an attempt to minimize casualties. But wouldn't you know it, one of the civilians who ends up getting sucked into the sinkhole is none other than that mysterious Clark Kent who has been running around, the one who seems to have no powers nor any knowledge about Superman. It's also here that Lex Luthor very begrudgingly actually takes Superman's advice and decides to round up any stragglers to make sure they all get out of the city safe so that Superman can deal with Doomsday. Very slowly but surely, it seems that this Superman is starting to warm up to this world's version of Lex. Yeah, he's still as arrogant as ever, but the only difference is he actually does seem to want to help people this time around. Now, Superman's new tactic for fighting Doomsday is to hopefully keep him at arm's length long enough to actually do something about it via his heat vision. Unfortunately, luck is against the Man of Steel in this scenario because Superman's heat vision ends up nicking a gas main, causing a massive crater to be blown in part of Metropolis. As the comic winds down, we get an absolutely amazing shot of Doomsday emerging from the fire and the flames to once again threaten the life of the Clark Kent. If you couldn't already tell, Action Comics number 959 is an eye-meltingly beautiful comic wherein every panel is poster quality. Now, I know as a critic and a reviewer, I usually zero in more on writing, characters, themes, and that sort of thing, but seriously, in this situation, the beautiful art could not be ignored. The story's also pretty good itself. I like Superman and this world's Lex Luthor growing a little bit closer together. I like Lois and Jonathan being forced to watch these events from the sidelines. I have about a dozen different theories about who this Clark Kent could possibly be, and maybe that he's somehow related to Mr.Oz, who is still kind of manipulating events from the shadows. All in all, another really solid Superman story, which is why I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.